Hey, 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 listen, it's your host, Aisha Lewis Redway. And of course, like I told you, we are here in the sunny LA. It's Grammy weekend. Of course, it's busy. And I've been playing the Olympics since I got here, okay? It's crazy. And of course, not only are we just here enjoying Grammy weekend, we're speaking with some of the most amazing creatives, talented artists that are doing their thing. And I'm on a big blue comfy couch here,
It's
and I'm
beautiful.
with
It's beautiful.
Tim. Man, how you doing?
I'm good. Just for you know, just so you know, it's 10 like the number, not 10 man like the eyes.
Not
Y'all like to say that shit. Can I say can I say shit? I'm sorry.
Yes, you
All
can.
right.
You're fine. Um, Thank you for being here with us and having this conversation. Um, Listen, talk about yourself. Talk about where you're from and the music and how you got started.
Well, I'm from LA,
Hmm.
Hawthorne, Watts. Grew up in Watts. Granny stayed in Hawthorne,
Hmm.
so it's like between there, and then I went to school in Hawthorne and a couple other places all around LA. So it's like I know a lot of people, that all come together, and then I ended up in the studio after high school, like with a couple homies. I was
Hmm.
at his pop's house, and we was in the studio, and they was just like, "Yeah, go get in the booth." You feel me? I'm like, "Nigga, I ain't never rapped. I ain't never thought about rapping. I ain't never said I wanted to rap. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?" But I was like, "Nah, go do that." So I wrote a little verse, went up in there, spit it, and it took me like 30 minutes to write the verse,
Okay.
but it took me like 4 hours to spit the verse
Mm.
and like get the verse down. So when I finally got it down, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody like, ah, finally. Like, everybody sleep in the studio and shit.
Not
Everybody done smoked
finally.
up all the weed. Ain't no more weed up in the studio. And it's like, all right. So we all listen to it. Boom. Everybody, they like, damn. They like,
Mm.
nigga, you got a little flow on you. You know what I'm saying? So like that kind of just sparked it. You know what I'm saying? That sparked it. And
Mm.
ever since then, I kind of been on go.
So that was your pivotal moment for you. That like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna do
just
this for
it
real.
was just something like that I cling to because it was like therapy. Like, all right, I could write what how I
Mm.
feel and like what I'm thinking and like express myself and like get it out. So it's like,
I like that. And thank you, Black King, for talking about using that as therapy. Because
yeah,
a lot of black men don't really kind of express or put themselves in that position to say, or be open about
yeah,
it. It's very vulnerable. Um, and speaking of being vulnerable, um, in regards to music and utilizing music as that open communication or and space to say certain things. Um, is it difficult for you to kind of like put certain things out there from far as your story and when you into your music?
yeah. You always gotta like be decisive on like what you put out
Hmm.
because at the end of the day, it's still you. So
Mm.
it's like I don't think anybody should be putting out all of themselves to everybody to experience. Some stuff you
You
just
don't
keep to
think so?
yourself. Some stuff you gotta keep to yourself
Well,
because it
you're
keep the
right.
drive
You're
going.
right.
Like in a way, like it kind of keep the drive going. Like they don't know why I'm really pushing this hard. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But
Understood,
yeah,
understood. And then as you're going through this journey and like you said, there's some things you need to just keep to yourself. What is the most protective part about you when working or doing anything within this industry?
my soul.
Mm. Well,
My
no
goddamn
Illuminati or
soul.
anything. Well, won't need that.
But
I
no,
love that though.
like basically like just not selling out. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Just staying true to myself and being who I'm supposed to be for the community and the people around me type stuff. Like, cause I'm big on that. Like just being a example for the people around me and stuff like that.
Yes. What has been the most valuable learning, whether if it's an experience or anything that was said to you from another creative as you going through your journey for you that makes you just be like, oh man, like I really took that and held that to my heart.
Okay, so I used to work with Freeway Rick Ross. You know, so the real Rick Ross, not the big one with the beard. I'm talking about the real one, the one he took his name from. Shit. But yeah,
We ain't gonna start no drama. Let's do
man, no, no,
it.
it's all good. It's all good. But I used to work for him. So you know, one day he walked in and he seen me buying some clothes. I was just getting some clothes from a lady. She was, neighborhood booster type stuff. Pull up, hug a nigga, boom. I got the kids good. Baby mama, shut the fuck up. I'm fine. I'm saying, don't say nothing else to me. I got the kids, what you wanted, you know. So boom, and it's Christmas. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do it up. Give my kids something real quick. Boom, I got a gang outfit. Came up, right? He walked in, he said, hey man, what you doing? I said, man, I'm getting my kids gifts and shit. You know, it's Christmas. He said, man, them kids don't need no gifts. He said, man, the kids need you to get some money and then stack your money. Because if you can't take care of yourself, how you gonna take care of them? And I thought about it, and at first I was like, man, he got me fucked up. He got my kids fucked up. He got me
They
fucked
gonna be
up.
looking for their gifts on
You know
Christmas
what I'm
Day. What's
saying?
going on?
But
What you mean?
I'm thinking out of emotion. And then logically, he made sense.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
it does make sense.
That has carried me a long way.
Okay.
I can say once he told me that, like a lot of stuff changed within the music, within
Right.
my business, within everything. It's like, all right.
Okay. Now let's kind of talk about you being not only just the artist. You're wear multiple hats clearly, as you said, as a business owner and things of that nature. Kind of talk about balance, because I think a lot of times, especially even though I get it, everybody's not gonna have it, but how do you be able to say, you know what, I'm really gonna have this time for myself? And because I think now we're getting into a day and age in this industry where it's just like mental health and awareness is very important. So
Yeah,
how do you do that for yourself, being wearing multiple hats?
that shit is hard. And I don't care what
And being a
nobody
family
say.
man as well.
Yeah,
So.
I got 2 kids and I got full custody of them. So you know what I'm saying? I share joint custody, but I'm primary. I got my kids. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
talking about? So I'm there. I'm near with them, and then I gotta still make time for this. And between that and then activities and trying to get them involved with that stuff, and then
I understand.
still business, still gotta make the money. You know, I work for Metro, so I work for Metro, and I'm in the union. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. The kids is good.
Shout out to the union.
Shout out to the motherfucking union. I'm in the union. You know, Teamsters.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah. So between all of that, it's like it's really it's a day-to-day battle for real. But I feel like God only, like he only challenges his strongest soldiers type stuff. So you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I get all of that, and I take it on the chin. I take it with my chest out. Like you feel me? I take pride in it. Like all right, I gotta handle all of this business, because somebody else, they might be wishing they had these problems. You know what I'm saying? When it come down to certain stuff, their situation might be worse. So
Right.
I gotta be grateful for everything, even the bad. You know.
And speaking of that, what type, like your support systems, community is so important,
Yeah.
right? What type of support system that you have around you, especially when you're trying to, okay, like I need to book over here, and maybe I need to, I don't know, produce over here, songwrite over here, and things of that nature. Like, talk about your team.
Mm, my team. Ask it again.
Talk about your team.
Talk
like,
about my team.
what-
No, but
who's helping you?
I got a great team,
Okay.
and I say that with like the realest for real. Like I got a great team.
That's good.
And it's like it comes down to like my girl, my dad, my homies, moms, aunties. Like it's really like a whole village. We don't play the short end. Like it's everybody's involved. In my life, that's how I play it. Like anybody that's involved in anything I got going on, you go be involved. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And we go get it going. And some way, somehow, we gonna try to fit you in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's really like, it's been working. It's been working.
And with your music and how you're creating, we're in, like, I'm a millennial, so we have this younger generation. We got the Gen Z
The
generation
Gen
that is
Z's,
very.
the Gen Z's. You can't talk. Look. You might have some YNs in the front. Don't
We
say some.
let me see, make sure.
Look, you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't want nobody come jumping over here. Um, I mean, they're so different. It's just more of, very in your face, kind of angry sometimes. Forgive me, but
Yeah,
y'all are.
yeah.
And but it's very different. How do you feel like the landscape of your music is really reaching out, or really
I feel
going into that space for
I
younger
feel like
generation?
I feel like it's mutual respect, and I feel like us as the millennials, we have to realize that we have to respect the Gen Zs maybe differently than how the older generation respected us. Because when you think about it, we really didn't get the respect that we deserve from our older generation until we was fully adults. Like I'm talking about taking care of business,
Right.
and these YNs, they've been put in a predicament because us, I ain't gonna lie, us millennials, we crazy. So it's like they've been raised by our crazy ass, and they seen our crazy shit, and they smart. So they try to think that they could go outside of, what they done seen us do, and then the people before us do. They like, nigga, you and them old niggas, all y'all motherfuckers, y'all still fucking around and doing all kind of bullshit and woo. And it's like you gotta listen to that and take accountability. I feel
Yeah.
like if
Because us
every
as the millennials, some of us trying to reshape and relearn.
at our big ass age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they be saying that, and that's how they talk to each other. So
Yeah.
it's like we gotta understand that. Like, all right, it's like a mutual respect. Like, I'm gonna give you your respect that you deserve being an adult, regardless of the age. You know what I'm saying? If you an adult, you an adult. And do it like that. But then at that point, you better watch your mouth, nigga, cause y'all be tripping. Watch your mouth. You know, I ain't old, motherfucker. Call me Unc and shit. You know what
Oh,
I
you don't
mean?
want to be called Unc?
Yeah, call me Unc. I'm a big bro. I ain't no Unc yet.
Okay, big bro,
You
big
know what I'm
bro, big
saying?
bro.
I'm a big
Yes.
bro. I ain't Unc
Yeah,
yet.
I be getting called auntie. I'm like, wait a second.
But tell her I'm big sis. Chill out.
Not yet. Okay,
Yeah.
pause.
Not yet.
Talk about your music. Talk about the how you're able to get in a space to create. What's your
Um,
process? What that looks like?
I ain't gonna lie. I made some of my best music after heartbreaks
Ooh.
and breakups
Now we
and
ain't gonna keep getting in
dysfunction.
relationships and breaking up. Now, are we?
Nah, hell
Okay.
no. You feel me? I can't do that to make it hit. I'm just saying, like, in the past, that was my fuel. Like, it was
Okay.
like, all right, boom, boom. Like, that was every time I was getting into it, it was like, going to the studio. Oh, make something. The homies, everybody like, oh shit,
Yes.
yeah, we fucking with this. It's like I have my little close quarter in my pocket where it's like I ain't have to go outside my circle to really get the validation of my music was good. So it's
Right.
like once I did start going outside, it was like it was nothing for me to just walk in the room, you know, fill that motherfucker up with my energy. You know what I'm saying? I play my music and everybody feel me and fuck with me. My vibe, my personality, the music, what I talk about. Cause I try not to talk about the average. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first started doing music, I wanted to try to be conscious, but that quickly took a turn
Right.
for the best. I ain't gonna say for the worst, but for the best. You feel what I'm
Cause
saying? Cause it's like my creativity is getting to where it's like I could keep the older ear, the millennial ear, and the YN ear, and that's my goal. Like I want to be universal. I don't want to just be stuck
yeah.
in a box in a sense.
Oh,
I feel like a lot of people get stuck in a box.
I know that's right. Definitely don't put yourself in a box. Don't, and I think sometimes too, artists get caught up into the fact of that, oh, this music or what I'm creating, um, I got to do what everyone else likes instead of doing what's true to you and learning for you
Yeah.
and putting out what your heart is telling you
And,
to do.
and even I suffer from it. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like it be some songs. I just did like probably a couple songs. I was like, fuck it, I'm just do some bullshit.
Okay.
You know, some left, right, shake that shit. Yeah, bend it over, touch your elbows to your toes. You know,
Little juvenile, little song
yeah,
going.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like every artist, like, you know, you want to make a little kid bop song.
A little
type
bounce,
shit.
a little bounce, something
Yeah,
going.
you got to. And then
Okay.
some people, they make their whole career off of that shit and they go crazy.
Go crazy,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So you can't cut it short. And then they actually do be lyrical.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the bars do be behind that you know, that front. But it's, you know, you gotta give people that chance. You feel me? A lot of people
Yes.
don't be giving people that chance.
All
you know?
right. Yes. Now, first of all, thank you so much for the conversation. This has been amazing. What's upcoming? What you got going on so that the people can know? So we want to support and make sure that we are, making sure we spreading the word.
Oh, first off, y'all can follow me at
Listen to them.
Instagram, plug me up 10. That's plug me up 10 underscore underscore. You feel what I'm talking about? And then you can get me on YouTube and subscribe to that. That's 10 for the win. So that's 10 FADA win. You know what I'm saying? And I just dropped Cutwater Music today.
Yes.
Just dropped that song today, Cutwater Music. And other than that, my biggest banger right now is MASH. You know, MASH, MASH. It stands for money and some head. You know what I'm saying? It stands for money and some head. I need some money and some head. You gonna like it. Y'all gonna like it. Everybody gonna like it. Everybody like money and head.
Definitely.
Everybody like money and head. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. And make sure one thing about it that we say on this platform as well is not just to stream it. Please make sure that you are purchasing the music. We want to properly support independent artists because it takes a lot and it takes a lot of money, okay? To be able
Money and some
to
head.
get the studio, to get the equipment, to make sure the production is together and get the marketing, all of that. So make sure y'all do your thing and purchase. All right. I
Yeah.
thank you so much for having a conversation with
I
us
thank
today.
you for having me.
Of
Thank
course,
you.
I appreciate it. And make sure y'all follow, like you said. All right now.